Hello and welcome to my website, my YouTube channel. Look, what we're talking about today is the title of this particular video is Does the Past, Present and Future All Exist at the Same Time? Now, and basically what's that got to do with success? Now, we'll just talk about that in a minute. Uh, This channel is about building a successful channel from scratch. So if you want to find out what I'm all about and so forth, just go to the first video that I made, and that basically explains it. And you can follow my story, you can clone what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Now, before we get into this subject, I just want to show you a free resource. You see this? It's called publicdomainpictures.net. Now, in a past video, I told you about Pixabay. That's a good place to get illustrations for commercial use. And this is a great one too, publicdomainpictures.net. So, you don't have to sign up or anything on this. You just, just go to it. You just put something in, like success or whatever, and you get all these pictures and you just, you can download them. Okay, I'm going to close that. That's enough about that. Now, does the past, present, and future all exist at the same time? Well, according to Albert Einstein, now, just another thing, I don't use scripts, I don't use anything, I just work off the top of my head. I'm quite knowledgeable on a lot of things. According to Albert Einstein, uh, the past, present, and future, uh, does the past, present, and future? Okay, the past, present, and future do exist at the same time. Uh, and basically, time is an illusion. Okay, so get your head around that. He said past, present, and future exist at the same time, but time is an illusion. Okay, now let's try and now in the last video I talked about uh, manifesting success. Now, what I want to say to you is that in science, they don't really understand a lot of things. There's just many, many, many unanswered questions about the universe and this planet, and like it's it's unbelievable. But let's say that the past, present, and future do exist at the same time. Let's say they do. Okay. Now, all you've got to do is believe believe that you're in the future, yeah, and you're successful. So just start believing that you're in the future and you've got this YouTube channel and you're making all this money and so forth. And well, you never know. That might become a reality. You know, it might, it might. You know, a lot of people claim that when they manifest things, it all comes true. Now, when you look at it and you boil it down, let's look at some successful people in the past. Now, these are ones just off the top of my head. Now, if you look at, say, what was his name? Ray Kroc, the guy that started McDonald's. Well, he really believed, that there the McDonald's were going to be everywhere. And the way he got that vision was he saw all these churches all around America, with crosses. And, he basically had a vision that, people all around America and if not the world were going to see McDonald's, like the Golden Arches, wherever they went. And he really firmly believed in that. And, he had a few problems in the beginning, but he overcame them and he persisted. And the whole thing became a reality. You look at the guy that started KFC, he really believed in what he was doing, he saw himself, you know, having a chain of KFCs, etc. And, guess what? It all came true. And then you look at, you know, the founder of um, Apple. Uh, you know, he firmly believed that the whole thing was going to be successful, and yeah, it did. And like there's many stories about companies with people firmly, like the founders firmly believed they saw themselves as successful, and guess what? It all came true. Another story is Costco. That guy failed a few times, and boom, you know, like he didn't give up. It was, a story of persistence, and he just saw it happening. And you know, one could argue that they basically created created their own reality. So the past, present, and future could possibly exist at the same time, but you've got to actually firmly believe that in the future uh, you're successful, and you've got to, basically time slip into that, if that makes any sense. Okay, now I think that's enough for now. What else do I need to tell you? Okay, that's that. That's that. Uh, okay, the choice here is, the name of this particular video is past, present, and future at the same time. Now, if you have a look at that, see, time is an illusion. Oh God, just go back. Now I'm losing time. Okay, time is an illusion. Past, present, and future exist at the same time. That's what Einstein firmly believed. And it's look, these words are pretty competitive, uh, you know, to rank in, but I'm not. And I haven't checked how hard they are to rank in, but you see, look, there's one, 407 views. An astonishing new theory claims past present exists simultaneously. Look, Nikola Tesla. I saw the past, present, and future at the same time. So, he basically, believed what Einstein believed. Okay, so look, these here don't have a lot of views. They seem to be ranking quite high. You know, 54,000, 110,000, 3,000. Here's another one. The illusion of time, past, present, all exist together. Okay, and that's only got 591 views. Okay, so look, I'm prepared to give this a bash and basically see what happens. Now, what you need to do is subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit like if you like what I'm doing here. But this is a fantastic channel to, if you're starting out on YouTube or you want to become more successful at YouTube or whatever, um, and basically follow my journey. You know, I need subscribers and all of that. And okay, uh, let's leave it at that for the moment. Let's stop recording. Okay, bye for now.